bit bad. Hold on. Alright, okay. Hey you guys, welcome back. Hey you guys, it's SuperMarvelIronSpider-Man back in another video. We're reacting to... Actually, before I told you what we're gonna react to, but before that, very good at that. Yesterday. Just took a break, but yeah, but now we're back, we're fully back, just fully supercharged, and don't worry guys, you still be on Sunday. I hope so. Anyways guys, today we're gonna be reacting to, we got a lot to say. In the end of the video, I'm gonna say something, it's gonna be amazing. So, watch until the end of the video until you find out what we're actually gonna be saying. Because I found a series that we're gonna react to, and it's gonna be amazing. Anyways guys, if you guys are new here, I'm SuperMarvelSpider-Man, and I like to make reaction videos. Yeah. And if you guys are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Yeah. Today we're gonna react to YouTube's most disturbing woman. If you guys remembered it a lot, if you guys have been watching this channel, my channel, you know that we made a video reacting to every worst YouTuber's girlfriends, but now we're gonna react to YouTube's most disturbing woman. Yeah, let's react.
YouTube, unfortunately, is home to some of the most disturbing women on the internet, some of whom will embarrass their husbands for clout, while others will bully their teammates just because they can't accept being wrong. So, here are some of YouTube's most disturbing women, starting with Cece, who became the most hated woman on the internet because she couldn't take accountability.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I heard it from somewhere. I heard a lot of videos about her.
The drama kicked off during a Marvel Rivals tournament where the team captain,
Cece, I heard about the
kept
Marvel
bullying her teammate, Kingsman.
Kingsman, shut up, bro. Just, my God.
They're living with triple support.
You made your point and it's not gonna happen.
Kingsman, a struggling college student who needed the prize money, wanted his teammate Zaza to swap characters to give their team a better chance to win.
Exactly. But even if she's not that good on the character gets 200% more value than Widow. Regardless, you could be dog unlucky and get away. No, it is true.
Despite Kingsman carrying his team for many rounds, the entire team started roasting him as soon as Zaza got one MVP per.
What the actual heck? Why are you roasting him for? What?
I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit?
Look at her strut down this runway. Look at her strut down this one. Shush, Kingsman, you're not allowed to talk.
His concerns were described as him bringing down the vibes, and as a result, he was removed from the tournament.
I was just...
Whoa. I know this is off topic, but, look at that Daredevil, it is sick. Whoa. I think I gotta play Marvel Rivals. I need to play Marvel Rivals though, but that isn't super. But the black one, the black suit Daredevil is just whoa.
Kicked out of the tournament. I've been messaging Bazim for the past like 20 minutes and there's nothing to do. I just gotta get removed, I guess.
Following which, Cece explained on stream why Kingsman had to be removed.
Apparently he was
What the actual
like muting in like while we were in Discord and then saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna lose and these guys, my team sucks, and then he was talking about like how some other tournament he's in was like way better.
This, however, could not have been further from the truth. He asked for any level of flexibility and even offered a variety of flexibility to show that he was more focused on finding a common ground solution than forcing his own way. He was met with harassment, actual personal attacks, and constant gaslighting into making him feel bad. To counter the slander against his name, Kingsman uploaded a video on January 18th, 2026 titled, "I was kicked from a $40,000 tournament," where he came with receipts showing that Cece approved his removal from the team.
With Bossum asked.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, but CC, I don't know what's wrong with her, but mate, this is a college student. He right now does not have any money, and he wanted to join that, but you kicked him out. Goodness me.
He was like, do you think this is alright? Like, like, is this true? I'm gonna do this. Like, you can greenlight it. And I'm being honest, guys, I greenlit it.
Kingsman, therefore, argued that CC never treated him with any respect.
If Basim really...
No, that's just stupid. Imagine just being in a game tournament and then no one just doesn't treat you respect. That is just mad. Just absolute mad.
Came to you. Why don't you tell me something about it? Because every time I make a suggestion, your only response to me is to tell me to shut the fuck up. Then
Nah, that's stupid, bro. That's very stupid, bro. Mate, you could have, like, won or something. Like, you could have listened to your teammate. Listen to your flipping teammate.
of course we're not going to have a positive team experience. And all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, I'm kicked from the tournament. No warning, nothing.
With the video crossing 2 million views, the drama had gone mainstream, with fans and creators alike taking Kingsman's side. I've never seen someone be so unbelievably correct in a room full of people so catastrophically wrong. As a result of the backlash, CC uploaded her own response to this.
I don't know what she had for breakfast, but whatever it is probably dog shit.
Situation.
From day one, I told Kingsman, rule number 1, don't tilt my team, and rule number 2, don't bring the vibes down on the team, because we're going to lose. You will get booted from a team simply because your team doesn't like you.
However, with a more than 90% dislike ratio, and comments so bad that CC had to turn them off, it was clear that no one was buying her story, resulting in CC posting an apology on X. I apologize, as no matter what, raising voices and instantly shutting down a teammate is not the right thing to do, which was later
It is not the right thing to do, mate. You're an idiot for that, mate.
rebutted by X's community notes, claiming CC had a history of being disrespectful towards others.
She's calling out the people that were supporting Kingsman, saying they're suckers and how toxic they are. Meanwhile, she has been the most openly toxic, like vocally expressing her disdain for this guy and now like his community.
CC would continue to dig a deeper hole for herself, though. I was having a panic attack, and I just started experiencing them. So in my freakout, I said Kingsman lacked social skills because he...
I don't know if this is an excuse or not, but this sounds like a flipping excuse. What? I have never seen this excuse like this. This is a terrible excuse.
spends his time playing video games inside, but no one was buying the excuse. Hate
That's a
when my
terrible
panic
excuse.
attacks make me go after someone for multiple...
Hold up, let me do... Shut the hell up, man. That's a terrible excuse. If I had someone with that excuse, it should be completely terrible. That's a terrible excuse.
days in a row talking ish about them. As a
She doesn't
result,
deserve to be a
CC was
team
dropped by her sponsor, Infinity Mice, who stated they would be reaching out to Kingsman instead, leading the internet to agree that CC may have set back gamer girls by decades. You go, girl. Similar to Jasleen Singh, who not only tarnished her reputation, but also ruined her husband Akash Singh's image in the process.
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
This joke was one of the first cracks that people began noticing in her relationship with Akash in October 2025.
May the 4th is Akash's birthday. And May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something, and I have to also be nice and do like acts of kindness.
Following this interaction, older clips of the two resurfaced online, which led people to believe that Jasleen had been lying to Akash all along.
Oh my days, what kind of wife is this? Oh my days. Okay, what kind of wife is this?
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this,
And
do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah.
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like,
I didn't hear that part! Yo! It's even f***ing worse! The internet, naturally, had a field day torching the comedian. Akash is a completely lost simp. Imagine marrying this. Not only does she have this mindset, but she also thinks it's okay to say this kind of emasculating nonsense in public. While others called Jasleen the worst wife of all time. And with more clips coming out, the situation kept getting worse.
oh my god! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Creator relationships.
Sorry guys, I was meant to hold up. let's just go like what? I did not, hold up.
Not only does she have this mindset, but she also thinks it's okay to say this kind of emasculating nonsense in public, while others call Jasleen the worst wife of all time. And with more clips coming out, the situation kept getting worse.
Oh my god! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
Whoa. Right. Okay. That is no. She even turned her neck. Oh my. No. That is so greedy. That's very greedy. That is very greedy. No. That is so greedy. Mate, your husband's trying to kiss you, yeah, but instead, you just made him kiss your cheek. My goodness. What?
Face turning a kiss when you got proposed to and said yes is the absolute worst thing in...
Oh my dude. Alright. Let's just read this. Face turning to a kiss when you got put. Oh my god. Mate, why are you lying to your husband here? Mate, he literally proposed to you and you said yes, but why are you turning your face? Like, literally, why are you turning your face? You got proposed to and said yes at the most absolute worst thing. And imaginable, she is going to snatch that bag. Hell no.
Imaginable. She is gonna snatch that bag. With the situation getting so dire for Akash that every flagrant video was filled with comments asking him to address the drama. The crew therefore had no choice but to invite Jasleen.
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like two guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making out.
This girl, I don't know, but she has a hooking up problem. Like, genuinely.
After this conversation, Akash gave her a taste of her own medicine.
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here.
Oh, he did the same thing. And these guys, I would probably have the same reaction.
However, this was even worse for Akash and the crew. One woman destroyed an entire crew's reputation and credibility, with the situation becoming inescapable for Akash's friends.
Didn't she talk about sucking cocks?
No.
She never said that? There was never a video about that?
She said that Akash's balls smell like a homeless person.
Damn. Not Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
They call her chicken curry.
God damn.
Even now, 3 months after the situation blew up, Jasleen is still showing up on her podcast to make Akash's life hell.
The way this guy has been sleeping in his cocoon, like he's been hibernating, it's like you think he came down with like fucking TB or something.
With the majority agreeing that she wants clout and thinks disrespecting her partner is the way to do it. But while Jasleen's behavior resulted in her husband getting...
Okay, I don't know what gave her the right idea. What made her... Who even gave her the idea of thinking, disrespecting your partner? What gave you that idea?
Crashed. Pokimane has been digging her own grave.
We live in such a self-centered, capitalistic society, and it sucks because it trains us to prioritize work and money above all else.
While her statement may have been true, viewers found it ironic coming from the same person who said this about people who couldn't afford to buy her cookies.
No, I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but
Like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Okay, wow. That is offensive. That's incredibly offensive. Personally, the thing is, like, not everyone could afford your product. No one can't afford, like, they probably not in the best financial place to afford it. Like, mate, like, they literally donate you everything. in your live stream. They donated your money, and you're trying to say, broke. They're not in the best financial state.
Regardless, Pokimane continues to get upset if someone calls her rich.
If I ever was a billionaire, I wouldn't be a billionaire for more than a day. I would give away most of my money.
The same woman who called people broke for not buying her $28 cookies is mad when someone calls her a...
Wait, hold up. I'm sorry, but, I know this is $28, but we're gonna say it in a classical way, in the British way. £28 for a pack of biscuit. £28 for a pack of biscuit. What the fuck is this? £28 of a pack of biscuit. What? Why 28? Why 28? Are these luxury cookies or something?
Moody socialist billionaire. You can't make this up. And as more people have caught on to her antics, the less they've been inclined to donate on her streams.
How are you guys doing? Hello? You guys are not giving the level of excitement that I was thinking that you would give. Give it right now.
Which has tempted her to bait viewers into donating more subs.
Girl got 2 PCs, 2 cats, 3 monitors, 3 apartments, 6 phones. And what about...
All she does is goon bait her young audience because she has no talent. With a sizable...
Goon bait. I do not know. I wish I can laugh, but,
portion of the internet thinking that Pokimane is one of the fakest people on the internet. She always seems to try and portray this holier-than-thou outlook, but is just so false. This sentiment was further amplified by a YouTube commentary giant.
You say it like this, but you don't really believe it, and you use these different social...
Okay, there's one problem that I have with this. Why 28? $28 for a cookie, for a biscuit. What? Why 28? Generally, if you want to make luxury cookies, just say so. But calling people broke, it ain't looking good for your reputation.
Issues as advertising. It is fake as for you to tweet out, but not go out and call out these 2 girls that are doing it.
As a result, Pokimane's viewership has dropped by over 64% in January 2026, while also failing to make the cut for the top 10 female streamers of 2025. This reputational nosedive has been similar to that of Clara Dow's, whose comment section has gone from heaps of praise to people regretting ever trusting her. But before Clara became a villain on the internet, she was a beaming light of positivity.
Facing your fear and insecurities head on takes courage and compassion to come to terms with whatever you're insecure about.
Her content revolved around overcoming body dysmorphia and learning to be okay in your own skin, which helped her gain a sizable following of people who appreciated her work. However, it appeared that Clara didn't do the inner work herself, as revealed in June 2025.
I love it. I think I'm just really happy with the change. Like I said, it's not from like a sense of insecurity. I don't know, I just like to experience a different reality, and I feel like this reality is fun.
What wasn't fun, however, was her comments section. It's not you getting a boob job that's the issue. It's the fact that you've led on these young girls thinking their bodies were fine the way they are, but did a complete 180 on both yourself and the content you were creating. What made the change even more jarring is that Clara would often mention her flat chest as her favorite part of her body.
I'm no psychologist, and I don't...
This doesn't make any sense. You said you love your flat body, but why are you getting the boob job though? Then?
Know what it's like to feel insecure about your boob size. But I don't think it's too brazen for me to say that it's a little strange that you would undergo really expensive plastic surgery to try and change your favorite part of your body.
Following the backlash, Clara uploaded a video in August 2025 explaining her decision.
For me, it's creative freedom. That's why I say for fun. I know trigger a lot of people and got a lot of criticism, but maybe I'm just like a simple girl. But it's like creative freedom for me because now I feel like I am not boxed into that identity, the flat-chested girl.
And while some fans appreciated her honesty, they found it difficult to trust her again. The internet's verdict is that the fame turned Clara into a grifter, but the same can't be said about Camila Araujo.
guys have been watching my channel for a while, you guys know that every time, I swear, every flipping time, I see this girl every flipping time, we're reacting to every single video it's on.
Who was grifting from day one and is now channeling her inner Andrew Tate.
And that's the exact reason
You do not
I
need to
started
film out
becoming her.
Andrew Tate.
This is
You do not need to film out Andrew Tate. By the way, he fell off.
perfect for the girls that want to be content creators, or girls that have an existing business but just want to level it up.
Describing her social media mentorship program, which promised to transform students into viral creators.
Spots are limited, so fill out the application and I will be personally reviewing them.
Yeah, where have we heard this before? This is the most recent addition to
don't know why
Camilla's
I
online
did that,
businesses, which were first
okay.
set in motion when she went viral after appearing on Mr. Beast's Squid Game video. She used
I swear when people were watching that Squid Game video, no one would know that she would later become famous. Like, no one would know. Like, we wouldn't have a clue.
the attention to pivot into the world of adult content, becoming a multi-millionaire almost...
That R8, poor R8. That poor R8, that R8 does not deserve that color.
overnight.
How much now do you make on average a month off of OnlyFans solely?
It fluctuates because it's like sales, right? So it's
Right.
like between like 2 to 2.5 million.
I bet that this interview was uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. Like, she looks very uncomfortable. Like, imagine interviewing Camilla. Everyone would be very uncomfortable.
Her entire brand relied on controversial collaborations and uncomfortable family podcasts to keep the engagement algorithm feeding her bank account.
As my brother, now how does it feel that your sister has an OF?
No, your brother's embarrassed. Your brother's embarrassed because of you. Very embarrassed.
Give me this far to Disneyland? Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. And I still don't know what my friends mean if it's pink.
You will never know, buddy.
But after making $20 million in just 3 years, Camilla dropped a cinematic documentary announcing she was quitting her platform to fulfill her purpose.
Over the last 3 years, I've gained over 30 million followers and made over $20 million. And yeah, mostly through OnlyFans. But today, I quit.
The purpose being a high-level marketing funnel to sell a $6,000 course, which the internet caught onto right away.
For you to give me access to a website and mentor me once every month, girl, for $6,000, you need to be in my back pocket. Back pocket, I need to be able to whip you out. You need to be able to record and tell me how to post.
Everything from, we're interviewing to see if you're the right fit, that is just a strategy to make you feel special, to get you to the point where you're willing to spend $2K to $5K on this course.
All of which proves that Camilla will do anything to get views, cementing her as one of the most disturbing women.
Anyways, guys, yeah, that is it. Anyways, guys, please enjoy that. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on Saturday's video. Bye.